As I attempted to understand more about the platform of TikTok and how people interact on it, what the relations, the dynamics are through language and culture, I realized I have to look like one first. Well, now that I have my hair done, or at least pretty much done, hopefully Juliana doesn't kill me, I'm gonna, do something about this. Hi guys, so Lara here. I'm back. I finally finished doing my makeup. It only took me like maybe 2 hours, I don't know. But I'm here with the lovely...
I'm Juliana Sanchez, hi.
And of course, as you guys already know, she's famous on TikTok. That's like every person's dream right now.
I'm not famous yet.
Nah, I would say 500,000 is a little bit famous. So what do you do on your daily basis? What are you doing right now? Like, come on, tell me what you do.
Well, I wake up, have breakfast. I train every single morning from 8 a.m. to like 11:30. Then I come home, I film, answer some emails, work, do my makeup, and then I go back to practice from 5 to 8:30 p.m. Then do that every single day.
See that, guys? You see, bodies are not made out of laying in your bed and eating Cheetos, sadly. So, but I mean, you look great, so it works. It definitely works. So what look are we going for today?
Okay, so you just did your base. I really like it. It looks very natural.
Oh.
So I was thinking like a little pop of color to like counteract.
Oh, I like that.
Orange moment.
I like that excitement. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna ask you some questions, simple stuff. Okay, so when it comes to like TikTok, how many hours a day do you spend like learning dances or stuff like that?
I mean, I learn dances pretty quickly. I feel it's just looking for the dances and the songs that takes a long time. So it usually takes me, like, I'm on my phone literally all day. And to learn a dance, it takes me like no more than like 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, it's a 15-second video. So it's pretty fast, and I learn choreography every single day.
That's
so
fair.
I'm used to it.
That's fair.
I mean, maybe for you it'll take a little longer.
I mean, probably a couple hours. It's not a lot, but
I don't think a couple hours. You're pretty good.
Some of us are better at other things, and dancing's not one of them. But what's your favorite type of dance? Like, if you had to choose one dance to dance for the rest of your life, what type would it be?
I mean, I train in jazz, so like lyrical, contemporary. Hip hop's fun, but I feel jazz is like the best just because you can express your emotions. So I like that. But that's not really a TikTok style.
I was gonna ask that. See, I don't have TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't have TikTok, so I'm just, letting the expert do the talking here. Wait. So if you want to dance on TikTok, what is that like?
It's usually like more upbeat, so more like hip hop, it's like very easy dancing, so it's very basic, just so everyone can do it. But yeah, it's mostly like hip hop. There are some like jazzy numbers that you can try to do, but most of like lyrical dancers just like freestyle on there, which is really cool. I mean, that's why I like TikTok, because anyone can do anything, and it's fun and entertaining for every single person there.
And then if you had to say, like, when it comes to jazz, you say you like to express your emotions.
Yeah.
Do you feel that has more to do with the language or the beat?
To be honest, I don't really listen to the beat. That's one of my flaws when I dance. It's one of my biggest concerns, and my coach hates me for it. But I just like to feel and kind of like groove, not be so strict on the movement and like follow every single thing. That's why I love dancing, just because it like frees me.
I like that. So like, for example, if it's like more just like a feeling thing, or like if the message says something, would you do like the dance according to the message?
Yeah, so in lyrical you're supposed to express, like do certain movements to the song. Okay. So if the song says you're crying, you're not gonna be like happy. So you're supposed to like express what the song is saying through your movement.
I like that.
Yeah.
Usually we think about language in such like varieties of ways, but I never really think about it in dance. Maybe it's because I'm a bad dancer, but it might have to do with that. But in terms of like language, moving on to that, like, do you use language in your like labels, like when you do those like comments? Because I don't know much about the social media thing, but when you post a thing, I know there's like a caption.
Yeah.
How do you go about like picking a caption?
So there's a lot of different ways you can pick a caption. I usually just pick random captions. So if I'm wearing like a red dress or something, I'll just be like, why did I wear a dress today? Or like, what are you guys wearing today? So I usually ask questions so I can interact with my audience.
Oh.
But a lot of people are much more creative with their captions. So I'm not, sadly, I'm working on that.
I mean, I like that you really, I mean, as a person who knows her personally, you know what I mean? We're friends even off the camera, guys.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, I feel like that really has to do a lot with your personality. I think you're much more, like, clever, witty, and you come off as that, like, exciting, like, you never really know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, from what I saw when I was doing my research on your TikTok, yes, I stalked her. Let's be real. Was it research? I stalked a little.
So you downloaded TikTok just for me?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. That happened, but you know, we're not gonna tell the people that. But in terms of like your audience, how do you feel like with your comments and stuff? Like, what type of attention do you get? How do you feel? How do you address that?
So to be honest, I don't really read my comments just because people are mean, and I'm not insecure about anything. I'm very secure of myself, and I'm very happy with myself as a person. But there are a lot of people that do try to like get into those nicks and crannies that hurt, and I just decided not to look at them. Nothing positive comes out of it anyways. So I just live my life. I usually read my DMs though, so yeah, because that's more like direct, like towards me. So it's more personal. Usually people aren't mean there.
I like that. And
Yeah.
then have you been like in contact with like any of the major celebs or anybody who's also really big on TikTok lately?
I do have a couple of them following me on TikTok.
Oh.
I have like Blake Gray, he has like 7.1 million. Bryce Hall has like 14 million, I think.
Oh.
Alex Warren has a couple million. Yeah, that's super cool. That's when I was like, holy
We're all language. This is a language project. Every language is good. Like, you're good. You're good.
That's when I realized like, oh my god, like people are actually looking at me. This could actually be something more than just for fun.
And then that also goes with like the fact that you're getting attention from like brands. And
Yeah, exactly. So
How does that work?
Usually they DM you or email you. I usually get them through DM, so through my Instagram. And you just answer. I mean, everyone has fees. You send those over, and you try to work it out. You just have to be open with the brand. Everyone's really nice in this industry. I mean, as far as I know, so they're very open to like knowing and communicating to what influencers want and they're comfortable with doing.
I like that. So what type of brands are you like working with, like in terms of like clothing, makeup, or like?
Okay, so I just worked with their TTDI. They're like contacts, so they're colored contacts, and they were so cool. They were super cool to work with. I have a lot of upcoming
I like that.
collaborations that I can't speak about yet, but they're coming. They're gonna come soon, hopefully by the end of this week.
And then, guys, I know this is kind of off topic, but if you want some colored eye contacts, we have a code for you.
So you can use my code. It's just Juliana Sanchez _1, and it's all linked in my Instagram and TikTok, so you can just check it out there.
So feel free. I mean, I personally always think you look prettier with a little bit of lighter eyes. It makes a little bit your face. You know?
I mean, every single person has beautiful eyes. It doesn't matter what color, but a little change is never bad. Spice things up for a birthday, for an occasion.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're going on a date. I don't know. Also, in terms of like, you know, like TikTok and like life and dance, what do you see yourself doing in like a couple years? Do you see yourself continuing with this or taking another path?
Well, right now I took a gap semester, so I'm supposed to be in college. Took a gap semester, so I'm starting in January. I want to keep working. This is my dream job. I want this to be my career. I want this to be my job. I want my life to become this. I want it all to be on social media, but it is really hard. There's a lot of people doing it. You have to be very creative, very smart about it. A lot of people aren't for it for the right reasons, which really sucks. I mean, money isn't everything, especially in this industry. It's very hard. But yeah, I just want to keep doing it. Dancing is always, I just find it like more freeing. So I just do it for like myself, just to make me feel better. And obviously training is part of it.
I mean, you look great. Yeah, you look great. So it's working. But I mean, do you see yourself now that you're going to be in college, like spending more time like on TikTok or brand deals? Like,
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be harder, but time is made. I've always been the type of person that doesn't say no. Never say no to any deals, because if you say no, you might regret it later. So I'll try. I'll give it my all. I know that between college and that'll be the first thing to go, and I don't want that to go. So I'll push through.
I like that. And then, in general, like one last question. So right now, I know that like a lot of complaints that we get about TikTok is that sometimes girls feel like they have to fulfill an image. So I feel like that you, being a confident person, could give some advice, like, you know, some final advice to these people who might be struggling a little bit with that body image.
I mean, you're your own self, so you're always gonna make yourself feel better. You don't need anyone or anything to tell you that you need to look a certain way. And it's just confidence. Just look at yourself in the mirror and say positive things, positive affirmations. You're happy, you're loved, you don't need anything else. So yeah, it's hard to compare yourself to everyone, especially when everyone thinks that they're so perfect. But it's just the point of view. It's the way you look at things, I believe. It's most important.
And I think that's as great as we can do. So honestly, I can't see myself, but I trust that I look great. You know, she did my makeup for my graduation and other events. So honestly, thank you so much, Tony. This has been great. And honestly, follow her, like her stuff, comment. Maybe she won't read that, but you know, the DMs are good.
I skimmed through them.
All right. So write nice things, guys. Kisses.
Bye.
No, I kick it with the ass spin around.